it's Lauren with Spring Creek Growers, and I'm out here in our Waller, Texas greenhouses. We are the growers and creators of the Groovy Flower Power plant line, and we are so excited to start our Groovy Spring with y'all next week. Groovy Flower Power is a collection of annuals exclusively for HEB that have something funky or unique about them, whether it be texture or a unique flower pattern. We wanted to keep a thriller, filler, spiller approach in mind so consumers can feel confident that these varieties play well together when doing a DIY annual container. You'll also be seeing some reliable standbys like Coleus and Gerber daisies, but they have a little bit of a twist to them. One of my favorite things about Groovy is that we're looking for stuff that's easy to grow, but also has kind of a groovy, funky touch to it. This is a new Coleus called Flamethrower Chili Pepper. How cool is this Coleus? Awesome for containers, great for our Texas marketplace, super, super easy to grow. A new introduction this year in our Groovy line. Brand new this year is a petunia called Starfish. It's hot off the market, and the color of the year is ultraviolet. So we're really excited that this new petunia is in our Groovy program for this week. So Groovy is full of lots of bright, large flowering annuals, but I wanted to highlight Lismachia creeping Jenny. It's just a foliage plant, but it's got a lot of bright green little leaves on it. It's a great spiller for DIY containers. The bright green complements almost any other flower we have in the program, so it's really versatile. So use Lismachia creeping Jenny as a spiller in all of your Groovy DIY containers. New this year is a genus-specific UPC on the back of the Groovy tag. What does that mean? Petunias have their own UPC, Calibrachoas have their own UPC, Dahlias have their new UPC. The UPC is no longer on the side of the Groovy pot. Why did we want to do that? Well, we wanted to be able to track the best sellers in the program. So now we'll have real data on what the best sellers actually are at the end of the season and what we can restock you more with or do less of. So the genus-specific UPC is a change for this year, and we want to make sure that y'all know about it. Each rack is going to come with a cart info variety sheet, and it's going to give you guys more information about each of the plants that are on the rack. So it's front and back, and it will be affixed to the rack with a zip tie. These are the cart signs that are going to be affixed to each side of the rack. The one on the left demonstrates just a generic, groovy, full sun annuals, easy to care potted plants. The one on the right is going to be more of a DIY, how to create your groovy container with far out tips. And finally, here are the shipping specs. Each Groovy rack is 30 flats, and we're sending a 2-rack package, so you'll be getting 60 flats worth of product. Each rack is 240 units. Again, we're leaving the racks there so you can merchandise off of them, and they're gonna have signage affixed to each side. I really recommend unloading them as soon as possible. Within about 2 days would be great, and that way they can get sunshine and encourage more flowers and better shelf life. The plants really should need some airflow and watering within about 48 hours of us delivering to them. Again, they're also gonna have the cart info sheet assigned to it too, so you have all of the information to get your Groovy Spring going with our Groovy Flower Power plant line. We'll see y'all next time.